I'm Dr. John Carazella, and I was practicing hormones in Orlando, Florida, and I was just doing okay. I had an enjoyable practice, but it really wasn't getting to the place where I knew I could go. Then Jody and Patrick came along, and things really started to change. We focused a little bit more on business, and the practice started to grow. Well, I'm a WorldLink trained provider, and I knew I was providing outstanding patient care, but there was just something more. I wanted a practice that was fun to go to, that was rewarding, that had great staff, and everybody enjoyed being there. And beyond that, I wanted to make a reasonable income.
I'm Patrick, and I joined the practice back in January 2018. And if I'm being honest, I had no intention to stay. I was only going to be here for 3 months before running off and doing something else. Before those 3 months finished though, I recognized that this practice was unlike anywhere else I had ever worked before. We were doing amazing work. We were focusing on smart business principles, making money, all doing that without sacrificing patient care. And I kept thinking to myself, how are other people not doing it this way? You know, we kept going to conference after conference, and we would hear other practitioners just complain and talk about the struggles and the woes of their clinics. And that's really one of the big reasons why we started AMP. We saw what we had here, and we could share that with everybody else and build the tools so that they could make the practice just as amazing as ours is.
My name is Erin, and I'm a nurse practitioner here at the clinic. So when the idea of AMP came up in conversation, I was really excited. Like, this got my attention. I said, okay, I gotta learn more. And the reason why I was excited is because you need to learn a little bit more about my career history. The two careers of, being a figure skating instructor and a marketing manager, they were fun, but I just didn't really feel as though they were fulfilling. I knew that I could help people on a deeper level, and so I started my third career as a nurse practitioner, and here at the clinic on a daily basis, I really get to transform people's lives. And so I knew that I wanted to do that on the biggest scale that I could. So when you put AMP on top of that, you know how exciting that was, because that can really extend the reach of who you can help and how many people. I know I give great patient care, but I don't know the business of medicine. And I know that you need both of those to have truly happy patients. So remember, that first year, we partner together, and it's going to be successful because we treat your business as if it's our own.
Hi, I'm Jody, and these are my friends. Listening to them talk, I almost got choked up. See, I've been a serial entrepreneur since 2003. I've owned and operated several businesses, and I never thought I would ever work for anybody ever again. As a matter of fact, I met Dr. Carazella when I owned a marketing agency, and he was a client. But there was something about him, something about what he was doing that really moved me. So, against all of my better judgment, I threw away my business and I came to work at the Florida Center for Hormones and Wellness. And thank God I did, because it changed the course of my life. I was drawn to hormones. I finally was doing something in my life that was about business, which is what really thrills me, but I was also able to help people, and that changed the playing field. I love this team. I love everything about us. We have no ego. We don't need to be right. We're focused on results. And when we sat down and started talking about the concept of accelerated medical practices and realized, as they said, that we could take the things we've been doing and turn that into a business where we helped other practices who could then help other people be hormonally optimized and have amazing lives, it was a no-brainer. We had to do it. See, I saw Dr. C struggle. I've talked to many providers, and I've heard their stories. And there is a lot of issues out there with practitioners like Erin, like Dr. Carazella, who know how to take care of people, but they just don't know how to make the business work. So that's what we're doing. As soon as we figured out that we had predictable success, we turned our philosophies into an offering that we are so excited to bring to you. We're so happy that you've chosen to get to know us. Spend some time looking over our website. There's a lot of information. We've got a quiz that will allow you to figure out whether what we've got actually makes sense for you. You can sign up for one of our live webinars where we'll tell you everything about the program. Or you can schedule an absolutely free discovery call. Just chat with us. find out whether or not what you're doing makes sense with what we're doing. And if it's a perfect fit, great. And if it's not, then we'll part as friends. Thank you so much for being here. And we can't wait to meet you.